Hi again, it's Brian Weeses, General Manager at Mast Young Plants, and the trial garden season's kind of wrapping up. We're at the end of August. The main tour dates are over, and we wanted to give you a little rundown of what some of the top picks were this year. We let our visitors vote on best new items, and that's what we're going to focus on today. We're going to give you the top five. And as we start, I'm sitting right here by Petunia Bee's Knees. This is from Ball Flora Plant. It was the number one pick this year. A lot of conversation about it just in terms of how deep of a yellow the flower is. Yellows tend to bleach or fade out a little bit in the sun. We're always looking for a good yellow. This is one of the first varieties we've seen that just has a really solid, deep, rich yellow. It's looked like this the whole summer, and it also has a good habit. It's a nice round ball here. Hasn't been too much lodging from it. Just overall, a really good performance, and it was definitely the number one vote getter this year. Okay, number two on our list of top vote getters was the new petunia from Danziger called Splash Dance Magenta Mambo. This variety, just the color is just such a deep, rich, almost like a plum color to me, but had a great habit. You can see the speckles in the flowers. We talked about speckled petunias at the start of the season. We've been watching them real close. This one has performed great. Our votes were taken over a period of probably more than 3 weeks, almost 4, and this one just consistently kept getting votes. So that just says that it was looking good for a long period of time. Main attribute I would say with this one is just a really nice habit in this speckled petunia. Second good attribute is just a really neat color, a new color addition to the speckled petunia group. So Splash Dance Magenta Mambo, number 2 in our voting. For number 3, we get to take a break from petunias for a minute, which is a good thing, see something different. This is a Rudbeckia. It's from Greenfuse. It's called Rising Sun Chestnut Gold. This one just, again, wowed all summer long. What you see here, end of August, is pretty much what it looked like the entire summer. It's one of those plants where the newer flowers kind of grow up over top of those old ones as they age, so it just seems like there's always nice new fresh flowers on top. And just a stunning bicolor Rudbeckia. This is an annual, people should note that, but it's also day length neutral, which is really nice. A lot of times you'll see Rudbeckias blooming heavily in the later summer as you drive around. This variety being day length neutral, it's pretty easy to get it in color earlier in the summer and just enjoy it for a longer period of time. So we're excited to see this one get number 3 in the voting, Rudbeckia Rising Sun Chestnut Gold. Number 4 in the voting, it's a little different. The placement where I'm standing, what you see behind me. So Itsy Magenta Petunia from Syngenta Flowers was actually a first-year exclusive to Mast Young Plants this past season, and it's available to the whole market for this coming season, 2021. We didn't put it in our new variety area initially because we were thinking it was new to us last year, but this year it's new to the whole market, and so it got quite a few votes for the top new one. We liked it so much last year in our trials, we gave it the position of honor and put it on top of our pergola here in the garden, and as you can see, it's performed wonderfully. This variety, what I tell people, is just a carpet of color. It grows great. It just seems like it's always in bloom, that bright magenta color you can see from a distance. We had it in combinations and it did very well there too. So overall, I see this as a pretty versatile petunia, and second year in a row for us here, it's really shined in this garden. Okay, number 5 in our list is this beautiful specimen here. So I'm kneeling by it, but I feel like I should probably be standing because it's so big. So this is Begonia, big series, and it's white green leaf. This variety has just been outstanding. I keep telling people it seems like it's getting as wide as it is tall as it grows. I bet it's almost 4 feet wide right now. This variety is a color that was missing from this class of begonias, and people have been asking for it for a few years. Have been trying to find a good one in this big series, and Benari has come out with this variety. It has performed excellent in our trial garden this summer. Lots of good comments on it from people, and yeah, we just feel like it's going to fit in good with the series and round out the color range, and should really help. A lot of people talk about brightening up the shade. That white color, if it's in a slightly shadier spot, give you some bright color there with the white flowers. So good variety. I'm glad to have added it to this series.